The ships that vanished without a single explanation in 1872. A ship was found in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Sails up. Food on the table. Coffee still warm, but not a single person on board. No bodies, no lifeboats missing, no signs of struggle. The Mary Celeste had simply lost its crew, and nobody has ever explained what happened until now. Throughout history, hundreds of ships have disappeared without explanation. Some were found abandoned, like the Mary Celeste. Others vanished completely, leaving nothing behind. Not even debris. The ocean covers 361 million square kilometers. It is the perfect place to hide a secret, and it has been hiding many. The Mary Celeste left New York on November 7th, 1872. It carried 10 people, including the captain's wife and their 2-year-old daughter. 1 month later, another ship spotted it drifting near Portugal. When they boarded, everything was in perfect order. The captain's log had a normal final entry. No distress, no danger, just a date. November 25th. Then nothing. Investigators found something strange. The last entry in the log placed the ship 700 kilometers away from where it was found. It had traveled 700 kilometers with no crew. No explanation for how. No explanation for where the crew went. The case was officially closed as unsolved. It remains unsolved to this day. But the Mary Celeste is not alone. In 1909, the SS Waratah disappeared between Durban and Cape Town carrying 211 passengers. No distress signal. No wreckage. No baddies. 211 people vanished into the ocean without leaving a single trace. The largest search operation in South African history found nothing. Absolutely nothing. Imagini on fotografii veci. Alecor, Bay, Ocean, and Tunekat, Lista de Passagieri. In 1948, something even stranger happened. The SS Ourang Medan was sailing through the Strait of Malacca when nearby ships received a distress signal. The Morse code message was chilling. It said, "All officers including captain are dead, lying in chart room and bridge. Possibly whole crew dead." Then one final transmission. 2 words. "I die." When rescuers boarded the ship, they found exactly what the message described. Every single crew member was dead. Faces frozen in expressions of pure terror, eyes wide open, arms reaching towards something invisible. No injuries. No poison. No explanation. Before investigators could examine the ship further, it caught fire and exploded, sinking to the bottom of the ocean, taking every secret with it. And then there is the case that keeps modern maritime investigators awake at night. In 2007, the MV Joyita was found drifting in the Pacific, 25 people on board. All missing, but here is what makes this different from the others. The ship was practically unsinkable. It could not physically go underwater. There was no reason for anyone to abandon it. The radio was broken and set to a frequency nobody monitors. The clocks had all stopped at the same time, 10:25 p.m. And in the medical bay, investigators found blood-soaked bandages, enough blood to indicate serious injuries. But again, no bodies, no survivors, nothing. What happened to these ships? Scientists have proposed theories. Rogue waves, methane bubbles rising from the ocean floor that can make ships disappear in seconds. Piracy, mass hallucinations caused by carbon monoxide leaks. But none of these theories fully explain the evidence, or the lack of it, because the ocean doesn't give back what it takes. It keeps its secrets in places we cannot reach, in depths we cannot explore, in darkness that has existed long before humans ever built their first ship. Every year, approximately 2,000 ships are reported missing worldwide. Most are eventually found, but some simply cease to exist. No wreckage, no survivors, no explanation. The ocean is 4 kilometers deep on average. That is 4 kilometers of darkness, pressure, and silence where anything could hide and where anything could happen. So the next time you board a ship or a ferry, remember the Mary Celeste, remember the Ourang Medan, Remember the 211 souls of the Waratah who are still out there somewhere in the darkness below, and ask yourself one question. If the ocean wanted to take you, would anyone ever know what happened? What do you think happened to these ships? Comment below your theory. And if the ocean terrifies you as much as it terrifies me, follow Marine, mister, because we're just getting started.